What is up, GOAT World? It is me, your boy JDZ, and I'm back at you again with another GOAT format dueling stream. Today, I have another special treat. We have another Duelist showcase that is underway. Two of our game's greatest and most formidable duelists, AJTBLS and Alephya, are going to be locked and engaged in a duel, not of grudge or of severe competition, but more of a case of study. So today, we are going to have a duelist showcase. The first to 11 matches wins. Currently, it's tied at 3-3. Is going to be Alephya playing the Earth strategy and AJTBLS playing Chaos Turbo. So if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you go ahead and lock in, tune in, and we're going to do it right now. Okay, sorry, we just set everything up. So we're gonna get it started. The players are muted, so they can't hear what I'm saying, so I can provide the commentary. But you guys will be able to see what they look like as they're making these plays. And after this dueling session is over, we're gonna do a quick interview to talk to both of these players to see what they feel about those matchups and how it goes down and things that they've learned throughout this experience. Because first and foremost, this entire thing is a learning process. So if they want to get to host, you guys want to hosting up, they're in game, they're hosting up. Okay. They're hosted up. And then once they see me in there, I think we're clear to start. Let's do it. Let's lock in, engage. You guys are cleared to begin. All right. So how this thing came to be was Alephya and I were talking. Alephya, you guys are cleared to begin. You guys are cleared to begin if they can hear. And I'll start sharing the stream. And if you go ahead and start liking the stream, or if you can also start sharing the stream, that will go a long way in helping out and all that type of stuff. How's the stream looking? How's it happening? How are we looking out there? Is it really low? Like what's going on with the visuals and the sounds? I need to know because I'm trying some new things for this stream. All right. So how this series came to be is I was talking with Alephya and some people in the Go Format War League and throughout the Discords, and everyone is really down on Earth, low on Earth. They don't think it's a real viable strategy. They don't think it's a real deck. They think it's kind of bad, and Alephya feels different, and a lot of people do feel different. There's two kind of camps of thought in the GOAT world. So Alephya was issued a challenge that says, hey, I'll play Earth, and I want to play against a very experienced Chaos Turbo player, and we're going to do a long series, and we'll just see how it all shakes out. And AJT took the challenge and says, I want to do this. But a lot of times, a lot of people are scared to kind of put their pride and ego on it, because if AJT does lose, maybe like people might think like, oh, Turbo is just not that good or whatever. But I don't think that's the case. I really believe that in GOAT format, if you have the skills, if you are a good duelist, you can play certain decks better. But the issue with the Earth strategy is that there just isn't a lot of information out there for it. When to play what cards, when to attack, when to aggress, when to be patient. There's a real push and pull to this deck. It's a lot deeper than what people think. So if that information is more readily available and is created through a series like this, it could provide more information for potential new Earth players. So I think that could be cool. All right. So, audio visuals are all right with me. Is this round number 6? Yes, this is round number 6. Jonathan Merkland. They have already played. The series has already started. Fancy Diesel, shout out to him on his Twitch. He covered some of it. They also have been doing some offline because this is a very long circuit. So it's going to be first to 11 wins is going to be the person that gets it. And currently it's tied at 3-3. It's currently tied at 3-3. So that is how that's going down, as Alephya is going to be on the approach doing what this deck wants to do. It wants to get in, get low, and just try to push for damage quickly. Pile it on fast. Because this right here is already 4,000. AJT is going to kind of stop the bleeding a little bit, still take that 4,000, but you're going to be able to go 1-for-1 with the DD Assailant in the process. Yo, Zabumafu says, Chaos Turbo won at home, Chaos Turbo at home won Modified Ghosts. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. That was phase one of Modified Ghosts, and we've been talking about this so much. I didn't realize that there was so much back and forth with the Modified Goats thing, and so many people felt so negative about it. So many people felt so positive about it, and it just causes this clash in the community. I didn't realize that was something that was going to happen. But Chaos Turbo winning, I thought was cool. I mean, I kind of anticipated something like that would happen, but I also am not just looking at the deck and the card choices. I'm looking at the players that played the card choices and the choices that they made in the decks that they played. If you notice, if you look at the rest of the top performing decks in that tournament, there was a lot of variety. There's a lot of things that people tried. So maybe it's not so much about Chaos Turbo as it is about Don't Copy, as it is about these other players, as remnant as it is in the current game as well. But I still think it'll be something that continues on. We can continue to update that, modify that, and just keep it, make it something cool, like a nice little side quest. All right, so we got the Sangan on the approach. We got reinforcements of the army coming down. We're probably going for that DD warrior lady, get that Sangan up out the situation. Will the Earth list be shared after this? Of course, the Earth list. I believe they're playing very standard decks that they've used in previous tournaments before, just to ensure that there's no type of pre-siding going on or somebody trying to gain a tactical advantage. So the decks are open and available somewhere, but for sure, after this series is over, we'll get both of those deck lists out. And after this match is over, we can bring the players in, and then they'll be able to talk to you guys about certain things in this matchup. So I think that's really cool. I really like these. I really like these duelist showcases. I think it's neat. Is Earth only doing well because of the surprise factor? You could say that, but I also believe that there's something about the strategy and what it's trying to do. The super rush down, super get low strategy might just be good. I mean, I feel that way. Maybe I'm sipping the Kool-Aid. Maybe I'm like copium is flowing through my veins. I could be Captain Cope. I could be King Cope. I don't know, but it also could just be good. I mean, show of hands, how many people have never lost to Earth ever? I mean, that's a very low amount of hands, because it can beat anyone. I really do feel that way. It does have some glaring weaknesses, but that's GOAT format in a nutshell. Even Chaos Turbo has some weaknesses, but they just aren't as glaring as other strategies, and which is why, which in my opinion, why people play it a little bit more often. As we're gonna get Dust Tornado on the heavy storm and just bring in Breaker at full 19, and right now AJTBLS is going to be at 1600, so game is imminent. Yo, Zabooma coming in. What's up, Zabooma? How you doing, big dog? Long time no see. Long time no see. As we have Zabooma back with the $5. Oh, there is a cash component to this. So the winner will receive $200 donated throughout the community just for providing time for this research. You know what I'm saying? I really believe in my heart that this is a research experiment. It's not a pride thing. Both of these duelists are extremely accomplished in their own dueling careers. Both of them are GFC champions. AJT is a 3-time format library champion, player of the year. Alephya is a certified Spice Lord, has won several tournaments as well. So it's not about the pride. It's not about ego. It's not about beef or grudge. It's literally about the betterment of the community and the betterment of these strategies. So I think it could be cool. And maybe the Turbo players can learn something too about how to better address the Earth deck when they find that matchup, because still there's a lot of information that just isn't obtained. So it is what it is. Two goats playing goats. You can't be mad at that. You can't be mad at that. As you got AJTBLS in the blue corner. AJT has the Elijah. Seeing these, they can't hear me obviously, but they can't hear each other. So they're really locked in and focused, trying to get this thing done. Raunox seems to swear by siding one drain versus control. That could be the way. Raunox is big rats. Raunox is also on some serious dark dust technology, which I've been trying. I've been playing a little bit of Earth myself, because I think it's a good deck as well. And I'm a huge follower of Raunox, and whatever he's doing, I try to kind of look at what he's doing. Whatever, see what Shaggy's doing, I try to look at what Shaggy's doing, because these dudes play Earth a lot. And Raunox's been on a lot of dark dust. He's been on a lot of skill drain, a lot of brain control. Brain control might be another great card for this Earth deck, because it can remove the chaos stuff. It can also take their guy and just continue to apply tremendous pressure. Like if they have a Blade Knight down, you Dust Tornado their back row, take the Blade Knight, summon Gigantes, summon Goblin, premature injection, stuff like that, and you're just wailing, man. You're just wailing in. So that could be the future. That could be cool too. All right, so let me share this thing. I haven't shared the stream yet, so give me just a brief moment, duelists, as I can share this stream into the Discord so more duelists can come out, because people, I'm not a good marketer. I'm not a good person at sharing what we're doing. So I'm gonna do this now. Oh, Music just started. Sorry about that. Sorry you guys had to hear that. If you heard my high quality beats coming out, as AJT is going to go ahead and pot T set. My high quality beats are going out. Where the hell is this thing at? Dang, dude, I'm so old, man. I'm looking to put my readers on. Try to find this thing. Do it for my phone because my Discord is completely taken out right now. So I gotta go from the phone because I got their beautiful mugs on there. As Injection Fair Lily, just like that, like we discussed, is going to try to reach on in there for 400, boost to 34, but we'll just put the ring on it again, take additional 400 for each, pass it over. Like one thing I know that Chaos Turbo players have realized is that Solemn Judgment may not be the best card for Earth, because you're just helping them out, reducing your life points. Earth is essentially, for lack of a better phrase, is essentially a burn deck. It's essentially a burn deck that can apply 1 for 1 or 1 for life point type exchanges, man. So that might be a way to think about it too. And if you're just ripping Solemns, cutting your life in half, then you're going to probably lose a lot more of those duels than you typically would. All right, so I got the link copied. I'm on the cell phone, okay? And then I can go ahead and share into the Discord. I'm not going to tag everybody because I don't want to blast anybody on a nice Sunday tag, but I'll just put it up there in the announcements. I'll put it up there just in case people want to participate. Oh, that's an ad. I just shared an ad. Oh my goodness. Delete that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, YouTube. Y'all hold me for that one. Damn. Okay. We're going to try this again. This could be the stream. Just JDZ being old as hell trying to figure out technology, dude. Good grief. Holy smokes. All right, we're going to try it again. Dang, I just straight announced a straight up ad into the thing. All right, cool. We're back. I probably should get a bot or something that can like automatically just announce whenever we're up, and then people can come out and see it. I think that'd be neat. I'm sure there's technology that can do that. If anyone knows how to set that up, let me know, and then we can do it that way. Okay, cool. And hopefully you guys are having a great Sunday as well. Great Sunday. Hope your vibes are immaculate, and I hope you guys stay tuned. The session today isn't going to be that long. We're going to be playing for maybe an hour dueling session today, so maybe a match or two, and then we're going to have to cut it. There's engagement that both of these duels have to do, but we could talk about other things to do after that. As Mercenary V is in the building, says, does Earth aggro suck LP harder than Tear sucks Mons, dude? I can't even soundboard that because my Discord is just, I got to figure out a better way to do this without Discord because I need my gun. I can't access it right now. My Discord is it's compromised, but I think Terra is sucking a little bit harder than the Earth. The Earth is having some. They do suck though. They do suck it up pretty good. As we're gonna go Thunder Dragons up, AJT is sitting at 59. That's gonna be what you're gonna keep your eye on if you're watching. I mean, you wanna typically in this game, obviously card advantage. Everyone knows how important that is. The theory of card advantage, but this blue number above AJTBLS's head is another critical component of this duel. Okay, you gotta keep an eye on it. As Tribe is going to try to punch on in with 16 after declaring effect, but we do have a Sakuretsu armor. The rare and indigenous side decked Sakuretsu armor is going to be remaining in for the turbo deck. That's interesting to see. That's something that you can take away. Maybe Saku is pretty good. All right, one more thing. Dang. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the stream. Stream's looking great. Thanks, guys. Thank you guys so much for the love. And make sure you guys are liking the stream, too. If you like these Duelist showcases, we've done, I believe this is the 4th one we've done, or 3rd one we've done so far. And they've all seemed pretty good. They've all had a little bit of success. So just keep the thumbs up if you guys like these Duelist showcases. I'm sure we can find more players to do more interesting things and showcase that to the GOAT world. And I think it's good to kind of get to know these players, and that's why I want to have their faces on here. They do this in chess and they do this in other esports and things of that sort, just to get eyes on what these duelists look like. Take the anonymity out of the scene as we're going to go Gigantes. So we're pushing. Big damage coming down as Gigantes and Zabuza reach in clean for a bulky bit of beefy damage. Man, that's 36. No, damn, 37. Ouch. But we have Chaos Sorcerer, who's going to be the follow-up. Maybe this is BLS. maybe it's BLS. And it is going to be Blackluster Soldier. It's going to come down in defense position. And you're going to be able to remove the DD assailant and set another very, very threatening set monster onto the field. So now Alephya needs to be able to remove this Blackluster Soldier within these two cards. Smashing Ground is a card they have. Pot of Greed is a great one. So Pot of Greed coming off the top, right on time. Let's see if you have the ability to clear these back row and get into that Blackluster Soldier, or will you just have to go on into a game 3? Do we need topped high elo to get a showcase? I used to be up there, but I hopped off for a while. I have some crazy deck ideas I would love people to see. Well, if you have some crazy deck ideas, you can show them into the Discord. But if you want to be on a Duelist showcase, typically I like to have some champions in there, or some top players in there, or like big like spectacle money matches or something like that, because it's just what if it's a showcase, I want to be showcasing the best of the best, doing the most, so that's why. But if you got some real heat, excuse me, sorry, still a bit early where I am. If you got some real heat, show it into the Discord. Maybe we can make a video about it, or show it onto the channel some way, or maybe we can feature you. Or you're playing a tournament. Ismael Jello. If you play in a tournament and say, hey man, I'm playing some real heat today, come on out on a Friday, play. If we're streaming, I'll show it. We'll put it out there and you can play. Or if you're playing in a PWCQ, which we have a PWCQ that's going to be on the 5th of May, come on out there, bring that deck, show it, and say, hey, I got some heat. That's all you got to say. If you say, hey man, I'm playing the heat, I will come and observe, because I love seeing cool decks. Even if they don't win, I love seeing cool decks. As we're gonna go bump on the Tribe Infecting Virus and take the Breaker Challenge, and now Goblins is perfect 23. If you got it off the top of the deck, and you don't, you're just gonna set one spell trap, pass it back to AJTBLS, who's now setting a monster to defend himself. Off the top, we're still drawing. This Earth deck can rip pretty well, just like the Warrior strategy. CS says the OCG GOAT format tournament has been finished with 18 out of 20 participants. Some of the deck lists have been posted on Twitter. The GOAT format. Oh, okay. Can you send me a link? I would like to see that on Twitter. I'm on Twitter now. We've been on Twitter, but I'm gonna start tweeting more. I'm learning how to X. Okay, I'm learning how to send some X's out. So GOAT format, official GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh! Twitter. That's going to be me behind the helm on that. Maybe some others as well. But some tweets are going to be going out. So if you are following me or following Twit, are you twitting? Are you tweeting? Let me send out a tweet. I'll send out a tweet after this. We'll tweet. We'll tweet. Some deck lists cited provisions and double snare. They have no idea what they're cooking over there. They're just sending it, huh? They're just sending it. Maybe they had time rules. Maybe they feared royal decree to the max. You never know. As AJT is building the wall, protecting the life points, as Dust Tornado is going to go ahead and snipe the Jar of Greed. So now you need a series of cards. You got to plow through these set monsters. You've used a lot of your set interactions already in the name of Nobin to Crossout and Mind Control. Rotas are both gone as well, so no Rota for level 2/Exile Force. So this is kind of what the Turbo player needs to do to survive. You have to drag this game out and extend somehow through some way. Yes, this is round number 6. Okay, this is round number 6, and this is 3-3 right now. This is the 6th. This is the seventh match. This is round number 7. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad. This is round number 7. This is not round number 6. This is round number 7, and I can't even really update this without screwing anything up, huh? Can I? All right. Yeah, this is round number 7. There we go. As both duelists thinking hard, man. When I'm playing, maybe I'm a voyeur or something. I do like seeing their faces, but when I'm playing, I'm cursing way more. I'm punching stuff. I'm throwing monitors, dude. I'm losing it. But they're seeming pretty chill, as AJT is going to go ahead and rip the Pot of Greed right on time. 10 cards left in deck. And now you got through the Blackluster Soldier. You got through a Chaos Sorcerer. You got through the Ring of Destruction. But Snatch Steal is looming. And that could swing the momentum. And there it is, right on time. Snatch Steal is going to come after this Gigantes. Does Alephia have another Dust Tornado or MST? Or what is going to be the scenario here? Or what? And we just reluctantly slide the Gigantes on across the table, and then you're going to be able to punch down for 19, trying to take the aggro approach away from Alephia. Dang. And we're going to take the 19, and we're going to go ahead and send it back on over to Alephia now. They're setting 1. You'll get a little rebate, though. You get some life points back. But man, oh man. And your Heavy Storm, has it already been played? Yeah, Heavy is gone as well. Heavy is gone as well with 10 cards left in deck. With 10 cards left, 9 cards actually for AJT at this point, as Alephia is just going to go ahead and turtle up, setting in the face of a mom. We're going to draw again. Draw agreed. Deck out is on the table. Deck out is on the table. All right, cool. And we're just going to battle down. This could be one of those giant rats. Giant rat will be quite nice for Alephia, and it is a giant rat. Oh man, oh man. So this could be a turnaround that Alephia needed. You got some options here. You got a couple options you can grab. Let's see what he goes for. He's just going to elect to go for rat number 2. Bring that bad boy out in attack position, and you're going to get another 1,000. But AJT does have the follow-up. It's going to be that Chaos Sorcerer. And main phase 2 Chaos Sorcerer. So maybe a Stone Cold Read on the rat. Get him attacked, and then get him banished right there. So now we're still in a pretty good spot for AJTBLS. Alephia still has some great cards left, but you need to start getting to them sooner than later, as we are going to go on into the, ring for game. Could it be? Do you have a book? That's a tough ring for game. That right at 23. That's a perfect out. Do you have it? You need a solemn or book in hand, and you don't have it. And Alephia is going to go up to 4-3 on AJT. What a great match. Great match. Ring for game. You had to have it, and it just so happened to be there, as we're going to move on to match number 8. And AJT will be leading the charge this time, going first. Dang. Very cool. Very cool indeed. All right. Bam. Comments are back. All right. Comments are back. Oh, dang. Oh, we got watchers in. Oh, it's supposed to be a password. I just noticed we had watchers over there. I mean, you're supposed to be watching the stream. We got not watching. You're supposed to be locked out. That's the whole point of a Duelist showcase and these cameras. So you can't have people in the damn game watching you play. That's the whole point. All right, so we're going to try it again. We're going to rehost Alephia. Let's see if we can get Alephia. Just make sure Alephia hosts. Just for the camera's sake, if we can. All right. All right. Let's see. Cool. That's on me. I just didn't notice. I let it rock. But it's supposed to be locked games. You're not supposed to be. You got to watch the stream. The stream is up. You guys can see everything that's happening. But just to ensure that there is no. Obviously, these players are very respected in the community. No chance they would even think of doing anything like that remotely. But just for the sanctity of everything, this is going to be a completely closed off thing. So you need to, if you're going to watch it, you got to watch it here or watch it later. And these replays will also be made available for everyone. All right, cool. Back to the chat. Shogun says my Twitter is just thirst trap. Oh my goodness, you out here thirst trapping on? Is that possible? I don't know how to tweet. I get on there sometimes, and like I said, I'm just learning. I'll send a couple tweets out, and don't shit happen. Like, what am I supposed to do next? Like, what's the next step? Like, I get on Facebook. I understand Facebook. I'm old as hell, so I'll get on Facebook, and I got my friends. I got my stuff is happening. I got pictures on there. I see Instagram. I see people putting pictures and sharing the pictures. You know, if I get on Discord, I understand how that works. But I get on Twitter, and it's just like, I'm out here. I blast some stuff off, and somebody might like it, and then that's it. Like, how do I get it cracking? I don't understand. Maybe I need to learn more. Excuse me. Absolutely blows my mind how card advantage means nothing if you're playing Earth aggro. It kind of means I think they just have to get a lot more utility out of each one of their cards. They have to go so much further. You know, they have to make it work a lot more. They have to do way more damage with their cards, because it does come up where you're just like, okay, they're top decking, and that last little, just like in that previous game, we saw that one ring for game, or that one Gigantes attack, or that one DD Assailant attack, or the one Giant Rat getting in is going to be the main difference maker in the whole thing overall. So I think it does matter, but it doesn't matter as much. Like a pot charity in a normal match, a mirror match, can typically be GG's. You know, if you're playing Chaos Control versus Turbo and they go pot charity Thunder Dragon, you're probably losing. Where Earth, you can still just beat the hell out of them fast enough before they can set the graveyard up right, or smashing ground a Chaos Sorcerer and hit it with another 23, and it's over, and it's done. Chris S asks, have you ever experimented with final attack orders? I ran final attack orders deck back in 06 when undefeated in regionals. Earth aggro plus final attack order is nasty. I don't know why people aren't trying it. I'll go even further, Chris. I don't understand why people just won't try final attack orders in normal warrior decks as a one-off. Maybe because it's not doing damage or something. But if your main problem is GK Spy stifling you, once you put in a card and you're just trying to attack anyway, hell, put a card in there that forces everything to attack position. I think that's cool. I think that's a cool tech, man. But the issue is it's a do nothing. Like, when you're getting your ass kicked, you need your cards to be as live as possible all the time. And final attack orders can be dead a lot of times, especially coming off top of the deck when you're behind. And as we just discussed, the Earth deck will be behind a lot of the time. So you need your cards to be live. But when it's good, it's going to be very, very good. But when it's bad, it's going to be so much worse than the card you replaced for it. Probably Dust Tornado or Smashing Ground or something like that. As Chaos Sorcerers is going to come out, as AJT is just trying to get aggressive. The score right now, Grumple, is going to be 4-3. Alephya is out front with 4 wins and 3, and AJT has 3. As we got Noman Cross out there, see, just Smashing Ground, getting rid of Chaos Sorcerer. If that's final attack orders, like, you're getting your ass finally attacked up out of this game. You know, it could be that serious. Milkit says, how are you doing, JDT? Life is good. Oh, big dog. You already know. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. Life is good. It's a beautiful Sunday. We had a beautiful goat weekend. Had some modified goats. Shout out to Pui. Shout out to Grumple. They rocked that thing coast to coast. We had a stream on Friday. Had a stream. They streamed that on Saturday. And we're back at it again on Sunday. Like, we got so much going on, man. There's so many announcements I need to make. There's so much happening. The GOAT format 3v3 is getting announced today. But for everyone that's here right now, I'll go ahead and announce that to you guys. There's going to be a 3 versus 3 tournament happening on May the 11th. Okay, though it's probably one of the most fun GOAT format tournaments that we have. And we're going to be hooked up to the retro bot on this one. So it's going to be really, really cool. So come on out and play. Signups for that are open now. I just haven't announced it. There are a couple of housekeeping things I need to do with it before we can go live with it. But it's going to be sick as Breaker is out again, just punching down for 1900, which I think people probably should start doing a lot more of, it seems, just based on what we've seen so far. That 1900 can go long as well. AJT maybe hoping for another Tsukiyomi again to put the Breaker out of his misery. Arthi asks, what's the point of the standby phase? That's crazy. That's a good question. The standby phase is important because there are certain card effects that have abilities that could trigger in the standby phase. Just give you a little breath of fresh air. You draw your card and you just, and then you start playing. I mean, it's important. No, but seriously, there are certain card effects that activate before the main phase. I mean, I guess you could say what's the point of? That's a really deep question. RT, you got me like philosophizing so far early in the morning as you're getting value out of that dead trap dust tornado. Wish you could have found something better, but now Breaker's counter is still active. Let's see if Alephya elects to pop it. Yeah, it's like what is the point of any phase? I mean, your draw phase, you draw. Like, why do you need a main phase too? Just call it, I don't know, second or before end phase. Why do you need an end phase? Just go battle phase and then I'm done. Like, do it in main phase 1 as you miss, you gamble. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you got well played by AJT, putting that stuff down, giving Alephya a lot to think about, but you won a serious gamble there and it paid huge for you. But the game's still not over as both duelists are playing off the top of the deck. Alephya looking for a little bit more pressure. Can't find it. Just going to have to draw and pass. Back on over to AJTBLS. Alephya's life points are wide open. Wide open. Standby phase is also important so that you can ask for shoot. Yeah, you can't get dust shot in the main phase, or I guess you can get dust shot in draw phase, but you got player priority and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I think it's just a time that is separate from the main phase 1, so you can activate certain card effects, pay costs, and do other things. As Delinquent Duo for 1, we're ripping. Let's see what it's going to be. And BLS is coming. You can feel him, and there he is. His presence was emanating from the top of the deck. And we'll put another card beside it. And no, we're just going to go ahead and bash in for 11 and then 3,000. We're taking all damage. Now, Alephya has one draw, one opportunity. This snatch steal is about to be spiritual. Do you have it? Do you have it? Or Exile Force is also quite good. So let's see what Alephya can even think about drawing. Smashing Ground, if you got a third. Exile Force. Snatch Steal. Rhoda for Exile Force. Set DD Warrior Lady, I guess, can work. Set DD Assailant can work. Set Battle Trap can work. So you have quite a few cards that you can get that'll help you live at least. Ring is also pretty good. So you have some things that you can do. Maybe he's thinking about Crash DD Assailant or something. And we had the Nobleman Cross out there set up. So yeah, I think if you had the DD Assailant, maybe you can go Crash there and hope for the best. Because you can eat the one Crash. You can eat the one, you can eat the one Crash. Yeah, Minecon, Book of Moon, those are all great cards he could have had there. Also, I mean, he had the DD Assailant there. He could have just gambled and hoped AJT couldn't get him on in time. I think he had enough life points to sustain a Crash on BLS, get him off the field, hope for AJT not to draw him on, and then you draw another one, and then you can ultimately win there. So that's just odds and statistics. Alephya is a mathematician. They're both very math oriented duelists, going by the numbers. And maybe he read the numbers and thought Set was a little bit better. Maybe he thought Nobleman Crossout wasn't in the deck. But who knows? Who knows what's right? And that's why we're doing this showcase, because we can pull all these replays and we can share them all to the GOAT world, and people can start to analyze these things. Like, that was Was that game? That was a game one. Okay, so he did have knocks in. Never mind. I'm about to say, is not good versus Earth. Is does shoot good versus Earth? I don't know. I don't know. I think I think no on knock. I think yes on does shoot. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm out of my mind. I don't know. I literally just don't know. Alephya needs modified right now. Yeah, BLS and duo. See, that's just it's just those two cards, man. And those two cards, they just seem so uncool to me. They just seem so uncool. It seems so uncool. Hey boss, what's your favorite card artwork? I got so many. I like as my favorite overall card, as you know, is Vampire Lord. Number one. I love Lava Golem's artwork. As you go, that's like top 5 of my favorites. Lava Golem's in there. I love if I had to say favorite, still I love Necro Valley. That's a favorite of mine. And AJT just comes out full sacking. We got Pot, Duo, Upstart, Thunder Dragon. That's vibrational, dude. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. I love brain control artwork. Chaos Command Magician is sick. I like the magician suit stuff, but some of that stuff it just gets a little too. It's too many of them. I think they did it too much. They did it too much. Yeah, Chaos Command Magician, Blast Magician, Dark Sorcerer, Dark Sage, Dark Magician, like all these guy Breaker. Like, dude, grow up, dude. Get out of my face. Grow up and get out of my face. You need to be Sangan, and it's just a giant rat. So Heavy Storm will be able to trade, but not as favorably as you would have liked. And then we'll go Rhoda. Rhoda for Dawn here would be great. I don't think this deck plays Dawn's Lug, but it will be able to play something to apply some pressure as 1700 is going down. And 1700 premature burial, and we're putting the clock up. We're going Clockwork Orange, and we're just doing massive damage. And notice he prematures the giant rat instead of the DD Assailant. There's a couple of reasons why that's probably the best way to go. Snatch Steal being one. And also Tribe Infected Virus being two. So a lot of players, and I watch a lot of people play, a lot of players grab that DD Assailant right there every time just because it's more damage and it seems like it's harder to get through. But Alephya showing a little bit of heads up, showing a little bit of tactical restraint. And now we're going to continue to send. Continuing to send, it looks like, saying you don't got it. Through 3 backies is tough. That's tough work, but we don't know. Let's see. Favorite arts: Cyberstein, Morphing Jar, DD Warrior. DD Warrior is so cool, man. DD Warrior is so cool. That's a cool one. Getsu Fuma says Rui Rosinde. Says Rui. Getsu Fuma. For the longest time, I thought Getsu Fuma was a waifu, dude. I had Getsu Fuma on my waifu list as well. Getsu Fuma was on JDZ's waifu tier list, ranked highly. Guess what? So was Tsukiyomi. Guess what? Both of those are canonically dudes. Maybe that says something about me. I don't know what that says. But take that with you in your travels, duelists. Take that with you out there in your goat dueling travels, dude. As we're gonna go Giant Rat into the set. If this is GK Spy, I think he can't win, and it is going to be that Night Assailant. So Night Assailant is going to pop the DD Assailant. Assailant on Assailant Violence. Assailant on Assailant Violence. Rabbit, you have a good taste. I enjoy Heavy Storm as well. The crazy, those are, okay, Heavy Storm is pretty clean. Heavy Storm is clean. I didn't see Rabbit in here. Rabbit's in the building? Yo, what's up, Rabbit? I didn't see you out there. Yo, sometimes I'll be missing. I'll be trying to see everybody, but I'll be missing. As Jargree is going to be the play. As Alephya is just going super aggro mode. Upstart Goblin is going to give you a little bit more life. And now you're just hoping to get to some units, some quality ones, some good ones. They did ask you what your favorite trap. Okay, let's see. Let me think about this. Favorite trap. Just on the art itself or the card. If it's just card, as much as it pains me, I'm still picking Ring of Destruction every time, just because of how clean that bad boy looks as a secret rare. Like, it is so beautiful, man. It looks so good. It's so gorgeous, man. Just that, when it hits so right, it's so good. Trap. Let's see what else. I also like. I love Covering Fire. because I had that as an ultimate rare. Covering Fire is another really cool looking card because it's so dynamic, man. It's like so much, there's movement in there. There's something happening. The card sucks ass. The card, oh, the Fire, of course. It's no competition. The one with the OCG one with the little turd nuggets on there. I don't know, but I like the one with the fire explosions. As we're going to go ahead and hit the Mystical Space Typhoon on the Premature Burial in the second main phase, or in the battle phase, and that's going to cause Alephya just to pass it over there. Ulti Wing Blast. Ulti Wing Blast looks good. Fire Ring is better than Turd Nugget Ring. Come on now. That's very true. Do you have a ring here? That'll be a nice ring, and there it is. We're going to fire up. This thing looks so good, man. This ring, the secret rare one. Like, we look at it on Dueling Book, or if it's like the ultra rare one, or I don't know if they make a common one or whatever, super rare. If it's not that secret rare one, it just doesn't hit as hard. But that secret rare one, the purples and pinks, and the magentas, and that, whew, man, it looks cool. That's a good looking card. What else? What are some other good looking traps? Let's see. I've always been a fan of Trap Hole for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it's I had a super round one from Blue Eyes as well. Trap Hole just looks silly as hell. Dude just like bro, get out. It's not even that deep of a hole, pal. It's not even that deep. As Alephya is disconnected. Get back in there. Get in the game, champ. Like it's not even that deep, pal. You can climb out. You can climb out, buddy. Just give it up. It's not even that deep. It's not even that deep, pal. Just get out. All the trap holes have pretty good. Our acid trap hole is clean. Man, you guys got, man, y'all make my nostalgia go crazy right now. I'm gonna have to look those things up. Acid trap hole, that and that rarity that card came in too. That's a very slept on rarity in my opinion. People don't that Harpy's Feather Duster, Cypher Soldier, or Kinetic Soldier, as he may be. The Valkyrion rarity. Well, I don't even know what that's called. That parallel rare, whatever it is. I like that rarity a lot, man. It's quite good for me. I know a lot of people don't, but you know, I like that one. And that's the one that had the skull dice, graceful dice. It's just something about it, man. The nostalgia. It makes me feel good. Nostalgia makes me feel alive. Something like that. Write that down. Because going to the movies or going to the video games, getting those cards out of there, Harpy's Feather Duster, it's sick. As we're going to go for a Jar of Greed, retaining priority here. AJT, dedicated to playing around and Trap Dust Shoot. Getting Dust Shot here would be miserable. Still retaining priority. He has the ability to activate quick effects before Alephya can activate a trap card. Saku looks pretty badass. Saku would be so nice if it had like a higher rarity. I think that super rare one is clean. If just imagine an ultimate rare Sakura's armor, secret rare, that thing would do numbers. It'd be so clean. The Fiend Mega Cyber is up there. That card is badass. The Fiend Mega Cyber, I love. Oh my goodness, you guys are taking me back, bro. Dang, man. I wish those cards weren't as bad. As Mind Control here could be spiritual. Do you have a Magician of Faith? And it's that GK Spy. So maybe Alephya plays GK Spy. And it looks like he does. As GK Spy is going to be out. And do you have a normal summon to put next to this GK Spy? And no, you don't. You're just going to punch down with 12. Ring of Destruction has already been used. AJT seems pretty dead. And now we're going to go ahead and pass back on over as Spy on Spy stare each other down. Spy on Spy stare each other. We need to make like a card art. Dang, huge heavy storm, huge pro set heavy storm there. As AJT is going to continue to edit. Wow. AJT is going to continue to pull ahead in terms of card advantage. Alephya still waiting to get some Trinity down, but has somehow managed to stabilize this position. Somehow managed to stabilize as Kiko, the Ghost Destroyer, is going to come down and be able to bash into this GK Spy. We'll take 8 and banish the ZD Assailant and Giant Rat. And now Alephya is playing off the top. Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer is actually quite good in this matchup. I believe it's going to be able to stop the Earth Gigantes from coming down. But how crazy would a brain control Dark Dust be right now? You got brain control. Granted, that is 2 cards, but brain control in this Earth deck might be the way to go. Might be the way to go. Soren says, finally got to watch a live stream from GOAT format. Yo, Soren, where you been at, big dog? You got to wake up. You got to show up. We're streaming. And we're finding more streamers. Like Fancy's going to be streaming a little bit more. I'm going to grab some more streamers up, and they're going to come out here, and they're going to be streaming in the GOAT world as we got a huge pot commitment. Double Kaiku. Let's see if we get active with this GK Spy, or we're going to social restraint, and restraint will be demonstrated as we got Call of the Haunted here. Not that huge. We just got Call of the Haunted. We're going to grab, probably going for that Zabuza. We're bringing that bad boy back, or girl, I'm not sure, as we'll lose some more materials from the bin, and then we have 1800 reaching on down as well. So your graveyard has been completely stripped of all nutrients. Your graveyard has been stripped. A GOAT format art tier list. Oh, dude, that's a good one. I'll write that down. That's a good one. Let me see. Art tier list. Okay. I got to figure out how to rank it though. That might be kind of hard to rank. Like what I did a card. I did do a video like that. I did a card art or cover art tier list. I did that. That video exists. I did a cover art tier list, and I went through all of the cover arts of GOAT format packs and tiered them out. So that one was that does exist. So check that out. I probably should redo that. That was like I was still kind of feeling myself out about this whole YouTube thing. Yeah, so that could be cool. As we got Charity now, Alephya still doesn't have any of the trend. AJT has resolved all 3 of the pieces. Alephya still has none of the pieces, and that is going to be how it goes sometimes. As we're going to lose Snatch Steal, Alephya still has some live draws, and AJT did keep the Solemn Judgment in, and it had great effects there. So maybe Solemn is a play. I don't know. These players will know. Like these 2 duelists, they know how to play these decks very well. And maybe in this long series, they might experiment with different things. So it's going to be a lot to take away, I think, once this series has completed. And once it is, I'm sure AJT, make sure you guys are going to like and subscribe to his YouTube page. He's covering, he was in a Duelist Showcase versus the Nano a while ago. He's covering that. So make sure you guys go check that out. And I'm sure he could probably give more detailed explanations on certain things that he did and siding patterns and things of that sort. JDZ, what cards, in your opinion, have the worst card art? Oh man, I got some. When you say worst, I got some hot takes, and I don't want to get into trouble. Okay, I don't want to get into trouble because I don't want to offend anybody. But I am a notorious hater of Helpo Emmer. Okay, I go crazy on Helpo Emmer for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because I pulled that card and it just pisses me off. I don't know. And I think it's because also I feel that Helpo Emmer shouldn't have been the card art in a set called Pharaonic Guardian. It's called Pharaonic Guardian. You got an ultra rare in there because all the card arts on the sets are all ultra rare cards. You come up with a set. It's called Pharaonic Guardian. You put a ultra rare card in there called Guardian Sphinx. Fits the theme perfectly. What do? You put Helpo Emmer's deep fried bacon looking ass on the damn cover art. You put Helpo Emmer's freaking Hellraiser looking ass on the card art. Why? You got this Guardian Sphinx. He's right there, man. You printed it. Dude's right there. Pharaonic Guardian Sphinx is right there. Fits the whole theme. You put Helpo Emmer's dumbass on there, and I will never forgive them for that. And that's probably why I hate Helpo Emmer. The card actually probably pretty fucking cool. It looks cool as hell, but it just pissed that. I will never forgive them for that. As we're just going to go ahead and set one spell trap in the face of AJT's mini. AJT is sitting at 550. Alephya is at 3,300. So there's really not a lot you can do as Magician of Faith is going to flip, and this might be the end. This could be the end of the road, as Mystical Space Typhoon is going to be the target. Ceasefire would go crazy, and it's going to be your own Mystical Space. You're going to be able to rip another set. This could be dangerous, perhaps. This could be dangerous, as it's going to be that Call of the Haunted. No singing, as Magician of Faith gets in to clean directly. So now you have an outside draw. If you can get, there's no chance you can get through 2 back row with 1 card. It's going to be Giant Rat. You can try it. I don't think AJT would expose himself to this, as Battle Phase is going to come on down. Could work, and it's going to be Sakuretsu Armor, and that's going to be the end of that duel. So match number 8 goes down, as now the score is now tied 4-4. 4-4 for match number 8. Okay, cool. Boom. I think I have an 8. And after this, I'm gonna have to start doing some edits. No big deal. We can do that on the fly. All right, so we got another rematch here. One more now. All right, they'll take a quick little minute break, and they just left. Look at that. They just got off the cameras. They just shut it all down and dipped, huh? Look at that. All right, let's rank Alephia's house there. He's got a black chair. He's got some curtains. I like the lights there, and the door is ajar. Okay, I love the curtains. Usually when I'm recording with Alephia, it's always like nighttime, because it's either early morning for me or like late night for him. So I haven't really got a chance to assess the entire space. AJT just cuts the camera off and is probably frantically grabbing some snacks. Also, let's do a drip check. Alephia's got the yellow vest on. Okay. Drip's looking phenomenal. It's looking impeccable. Sleeves down. Okay. And AJT, he just left cameras off right now. So cool. I'm hopping back into the chat. We're coming back into the chat where I can see the chat. Cams are switched. Oh, why did they switch cams? How did that happen? Oh, when AJT comes back, it'll switch. When AJT comes, I'll figure out how to way to get it to switch back. Damn it. Damn it. I should have told AJT to leave his camera on, man. Why did he cut the camera off? And it messed up the whole program. But we'll see. Hopefully I can get it to come back in. If not, I can switch him. It shouldn't take that long to just manually switch them around. Cam switch. I think because AJT turned his off, and it's on Discord. But cool. Great stream. Cheers from Don't Copy. That's Don't Copy? Is that Don't Copy? Quiet Chaos? Damn, I can't. Let me see if I can. Is there a way I can shoot? If I pull my gun, it'll mess up everything, huh? It'll ruin everything. I can't. We'll do a. Hold up. I got you. There you go. Okay, we're back. Shout out to Nick Rari. Hooked me up. He sent me some Nerf guns. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's not the right one. It's wrong. It's the wrong bullet. Oh. Shout out to Nick Rari. You know what I'm saying? Oh, where'd it go? Oh, I can't set it up right now, but here it is. Boom. Okay, here we go. All right. So Alephia will be going first this time. AJT had a pretty strong opening. Did the cameras fix? Are the cameras fixed now? The cameras are fixed. Okay, cool. It all worked out. It all worked out. Here we go. Yeah, I keep that thing on me. But yeah, a duelist. Shout out to Nick Ryan. I can't shout out to that duelist enough, man. He came through and was like, "Hey, man, I got some stuff I want to send over to you." I gave him my address, and he sent it, man. We got some cool mats. I'm gonna start giving out. I got some Nerf guns. Maybe I can raffle some away. If somebody wants some Nerf guns, we can do a Nerf raffle. something like that, man. It can be cool. You know what I'm saying? So now I can, boom. I can't do it right now because my Discord is tied up with the call, so I won't be able to pop the gun off. But it's still cool. It's still cool. And thank you guys for doing that, man. And I really appreciate that. It really brought a lot of joy because there's a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of negative energy. There's a lot of vitriol sometimes when you're doing something like this. When you're out here. The chat doesn't update, by the way. Okay, let me fix this. I can fix that. That I can fix. That I can fix. Don't copy. When are you coming onto a Duelist showcase, man? I'm sure that the people want to see you. Okay, I want to see you. I would like to see what you're cooking. If you're willing to set something up, we could figure something out and get you out here playing. All right, so let me get the chat. Where the hell is it at? I don't know why it does this from time to time. Sometimes it will, and sometimes it won't. Let's see. Give me just a second, Duelist, and I'll get this thing fixed. I think it's a Streamlabs thing, man. Streamlabs is just cooked. Streamlabs is done, man. If I could just cut Streamlabs, this is just so bad. It's so much worse now. And it's like lagging too. This is ridiculous. I am not having a cash money time right now. Okay, maybe I can't fix it. Like, why is this so huge and this so not? All right, cool. But I'll slowly start to work on it and get it fixed. I just need to figure out a way to unask Streamlabs because it is quite jacked right now. Worse than I've ever seen it. You guys have no idea what I'm looking at. This is so bad. Can I even read this? Okay. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. That's probably why it stopped working. Is because it's having some. It's like lagging out uncontrollably right now. Hopefully, it doesn't shut the whole stream off. Like, what the hell? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll fix it after this during side deck, and I'll get it fixed. I'll just have to move it onto my main screen or cover something up and get it done. But we got goblins out, and just like that, I looked away for like 5 seconds, and we're already at 4,300 life points. As Nobin Cross-Eye is going to come on down and take out the GK Spy. That's a good sign. That's always going to be a good sign for the Earth player, as you're going to see that GK spies are removed, but AJT reveals that he does have third spy in hand as Upstart Goblin is going to be played. We'll bring out third spy in attack position and just clean up this Goblin attack force. But if you can get to another Mon here, and there you go. So Earth off the top, we're going to go ahead and smack down with DD Assailant. Chaos is live, but Snatch Steal is liver, and Tsukiyomi is going to be able to keep that DD Assailant forever. And now a lot of damage is going to come back your way, as you're going to go ahead and end there. DD Assailant in attack position. Do you have Snatch Steal, or are you going to bump? What's going to be the plan? And you're just going to go ahead and straight up pass here, as AJT is looking to push the envelope, and you'll go ahead and push here, and that looks like that is going to be a GG, as Alephya will go ahead and scoop up there. So 4-4, AJT up a game. As I'm going to take this real quick. I'm going to see if I can, look at this. Look what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm dealing with here. Like, why can't I should be able to extend, like, this thing is so jammed up. Like, I can't even extend. This does not need to be this humongous. Like, see how big this is? This should be a normal size. And this should be, all this stuff is like so small and jammed up. I can't, even if I extend it. Okay. There we go. Now, but now it's like extending that longer. Okay, let's move this over. Move this way over. And they're going to move this way over. Okay, we're cooking now. Now I can see it. Okay, and then we have the do do do. Okay, let me get this back out of here. We're cooking now. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. So you guys got a sneak peek behind the scenes of what we're cooking in Streamlabs. So now you see what I'm going through all the time over here. Now you see the struggle. Now you can see the struggle, okay? It's not easy. It's not easy. I make it look easy, but I promise you, it is not easy. Okay, chat box. Here we go. So chat box. We can go ahead and just close that. And then I should be able to minimize this. Bring it back. Open it up. All right. All right, here we go. Now we should be cooking. It should be coming back soon. So give me some YouTube love out there, and we should be able to see it. All right. Sorry about that. I had to fix that, but now we're back. We're back. Got to decide the type of challenge. Okay. Don't copy. You let me know, man. You're due to come by the program. I know we've been talking about it for a while, and the scheduling has been kind of tough, but I would definitely like to talk to you about something GOAT format related if you would like to make that happen. I think that'll be nice. He's using much of his he's got a focus. He's locked in, man. He's locked in. I don't like to tell a lot of his business, but he's been pretty open about it. He has been playing as much this season because Alephya does suffer from a type of cerebral issue. I don't want to give too much details about it. If you want to ask him about it, he's very open about it. So just talk to him about it. But he has been suffering, and he needs to use those drops to kind of ensure that his eyes don't get too dry and he can maintain focus for a lot longer. So thank him for doing that, for soldiering through and warrioring on and continuing to play. But if you notice, he hasn't been able to play nearly as much this season as he has in seasons past. But when he does come out and play, he always does his best and performs well. And he's still able to provide content for the channel and just being a good person around the community. So that's really good. But he's out here focused, man. He's fully focused, trying to take down AJT in this turbo soiree. As the Goblins are in defense position right now, we got 5 in hand for Alephya, who's got the level 2 down. And then we're going to special the Gigantes. So that's a 19 coming in cleanly, it looks like, as level 2 is going to slice and dice. You need to not be saying it. It is going to be that GK spy. Chaos is not live. 19 gets in clean as AJT is now sitting at 54. Excuse me. 54. Now it worked. Okay, it worked. No. I gotta get the chat. I like to see what people are saying. I like to hear what people are saying. And these streams are going to be left out for a long time, and people can come back years later and they'll be able to dig up these streams and see what we were doing in 2024. You know, when Ghost is still rocking in 2040, somebody can come back to 2024 and pull up these archives and be like, wow, look at what these duels were talking about. And they can see the chats and they can see the stuff on the thing. So it's kind of important to me because it's like an encapsulated time capsule, because I'm not going to be here forever and you're not going to be here forever. These players that are playing right now aren't going to be here forever. However, who will be here is going to be able to see that, just dig these things up and see what they were doing. Just like how we dig up the information from 2005, they're going to be doing the same thing from 2024 and so on and so forth, man. I think it's really cool. We're part of living history. Christopher Ivan Flores says OCG GOAT event coming. We're talking about that. It's happening. We're gonna make that happen. It's gonna be cool, or it might not be cool. It might just be like a gadget takeover, or it might be all the negative things people say about it. It could just be that, but it's also gonna be fun, and I'm interested to see it happen. Just like back in the day when GOAT format was becoming a thing, everyone's like, oh, GOAT format, it's only going to just be GOAT control mirrors. It's only going to be Air Knights. It's only going to be this. Fast forward to now, that completely has changed. So maybe speculation, you think OCG is going to be all gadget mirrors. It's all going to be gadgets. Maybe people can find out something different. People can find something else about it. It says Chaos. You said Chaos wouldn't win pre-event. I didn't say it wouldn't win. I said other decks would be played, and that's all I could ask for. And I think to my dying days, okay, you'll never convince me that if Don't Copy would have played a different deck, he still could have won. He still could have won. If Don't Copy would have played a Go Control deck with 3 Abyss Soldiers and some Mobius and whatever creature swaps, whatever, he still could have won. It's not that he won because he played Chaos Turbo. He won because he's a good player. And that same sentiment is true in the standard game as well. As standard goes, it's not that players are winning only because they're playing the best deck. It's because they're winning because they're good at the game. There is a two-way street on that. And I will never not believe that. As Exile Force is going to come on down. And Exile is probably going after the Chaos Sorcerer. Let's see. And we're going to have to set, actually. We're going to have to Night Assailant. And then we're going to flip the Rat. Where the rats? AJT is thinking about here. Potentially a Solemn Judgment could be coming. Or a Torrential Tribute, perhaps. Because that injection is looking to get loose, maybe. If we go for a double crash situation. As we're checking the opponent's GY, and we will rip the Solemn Judgment on the Gigante Rat. We're the rats. So there was no normal summon yet. So we still can have a combination. Nope. We're just going to go ahead and pass here and kick it back on over to AJTBLS. Dang. What about longevity? Escape velocity. Wait, well, I'm missing something. Working on an Egyptian themed goat deck that isn't trash, kind of fun. Oh, sorry. I'm in the chat, and I got a lot of crap going on. Okay, I got a lot of stuff happening over here. My stream is falling apart. I mean, my pets' heads are falling off. Okay, I'm trying to get it together, big dog. Help me out. Help me out. We're supposed to be a team. Okay, we can't be anti me on the team. We got to be a team. We got to be a team. All right. Thank you. No, I'm kidding. I did tune away for just a second. All right, but it's got this damn Chaos Sorcerer up. 1,200 life points. So you're still Ring is obviously always going to be looming. Snatch Steal is looming. Smashing Ground is looming. You got so many outs, man. You got so much stuff. You just got to find it and put it together. If you are Alephya, AJT is just like, okay, I'm set up. If I can just bypass all those cards and just have a solid answer to the next thing, I can go ahead and take the dub here. As you've already taken game number 1 in this match number 9. You and WGM signed temporarily. Oh, man. So we're being conscripted at this point. Can you imagine? That'd be a disaster of a team. That would be a disaster of a team. I don't know if that would work. I don't think I understand you're a good coach. Okay, you're a good leader. You're gonna get dubs. You're gonna put it together. But I think that'd just be too much calamity, too much chaos and calamity. We need a little bit less calamity. As DD Warrior Lady gets immense value here, able to remove the Chaos Sorcerer with her Dimension ability, and that 1200 is looking a little bit more feeble now that the Chaos Sorcerer is no longer part of this. As no more light monsters are in the GY either. Dang, as we'll just go ahead and set up, continue to build up the wall. Continuing to build up the wall. Grump Nasty says, maybe War League captains should draft their teams at the start of each season. We did kick that concept around. Back when I was a chief. When I was a chief, we kicked that idea around, and it didn't really even get off the ground. It really didn't even get off the printing room floor, is because when you play in a thing like this, like the War League, you're going to want to play with people you like or your friends, or you're going to want to play with your chosen. You don't want to be conscripted. You don't want to be forced to play somewhere where you're not happy. And then when it doesn't work, and it ultimately won't because there's no like chemistry, you're going to want to quit it. You're going to want to get sent off somewhere else. So that's probably why it would never work. But I wish there were a way that players would be like, okay, I want to be the top. I don't want to be an assistant to the top. I want to be on top, and I want to join the best. I don't want to join the best. I want to be the best kind of mentality. And I'm not saying people do that, but it does kind of seem like, which is so strange to me. That concept is so strange. That whole theory of that is so strange because in this community, as you know, Grumple, there's so much ego. And there's so much pride. There's so much narcissism. There's so much, I got this, what do you got? Attitude, which is great in any competitive space. But in War League, it's like, okay, let's all join together and be on a team. instead of like, okay, I'm gonna make my own team and I'm gonna try to beat all you guys to show how much better than you I am. I would think, but that's that's neither here nor there. As Sinister Serpent is gonna flip, and Tribe is gonna flip. We got double flippers, and then we're going to go ahead and cool play. I like plays like that, as we're going to go ahead and Night Ass the Reptile, get back some defense, and punch in with 1600. Cool play by the blue corner, as now you're able to set another mon on the field. Could be anything, and Dust Tornado is going to come down. Injection Fairy Lily is spiritual right here. Are you good enough to get it? Are you good enough to draw it? Another Giant Rat is absolutely out-of-body experience. Do you have it? Premature Burial. Crazy outs. A lot of outs coming in from that red corner player that can immediately end the situation. Dang. Oh, we got Gigantes, though. Is that going to be enough? Snatch, Steal, Knock. Oh, those are 2 cards remaining. Let's check the graveyard one more time. Coming in from the from Alephya side. Still not a lot of green in there. You're fairly confident that set could be the GK Spy, but maybe AJT is just doing a little bit of trickeration, just trying to mind blast you, as you're going to summon your Tribe, and then Tribe then smash into the Tribe for 300. AJT thinking about that water honest. Unless we got a little bit of lag. We got a little bit of lag. Don't copy says, but then you should rank players, and this would be, yeah. Oh, dude, we tried that. You remember that? Do you remember the player ranking? Speaking of AJTBLS, he was a part of the player ranking thing. That was a disaster. Okay, like ranking players and drafting players based on rank, or have like, maybe say if you have this many accolades or something, you're worth this much. And if you don't, you're worth it. But that'd be such a mess, dude. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how messy that would be? And it says the 2K rating was messy because people were afraid to hurt feeling. I don't think it was that. I think it was there was no standards. If you're going to do a ranking or something like that, you got to have like set standards of like, okay, here is what the criteria we're ranking based. It's based on this. It's based on these criteria. You know, it's got to be rigid, and it's got to be able to be like measured. It has to be accredited in some way. Like, it can't just be, oh, this person, oh, he's pretty good, 95. You know, this person's okay, he's 93. It didn't have any like substance behind it. In that type of thing. As Kaiku is looking great, as Kaiku is going to be able to come down and bash into the Tribe Infecting Virus, banish another card, and now we're staring down this damn Gigantes, and you're going to pass Mon off the top, and you just win. Smashing Ground is also a good one, and you're going to get the dub there as we go into a game number 3. Everyone was a 90 or better. Yeah, if everyone is like 90 plus, then what are we even talking about? Like, there has to be like, okay, each person, there could be 100, and then there has to be a 99, a 98, a 97. It needs to go down. It needs to go freaking down. So it's it'll be what it is. It should be like a few people at the top, and then a few people in the middle, and the more people should be below. That's how rankings work. If you don't, and it should be merit based. It should have some type of standard behind it. Okay, this person won this thing, or this person builds these kind of decks, or this person has this much, whatever, quantifiable. It's got to be quantifiable. For JDZ Purpose, my Wi-Fi went out. Oh, keep rocking. I can keep if you're fine to keep going. Do you need to stop? Yeah, you're good. You're good to keep going. Y'all didn't even rank me. The disrespect. Damn, dude. Yeah, it was a mess, man. But it's those things are always, you're talking about modified ghosts being divisive and derisive and separating a community and making people lose interest. That kind of stuff is really, in my opinion, The only thing that can come from it is negativity, because either people are gonna not like how they're ranked, or like how they're ranked and think they're better than other people that aren't ranked as high as they are. That's all you're gonna get. It's never gonna be anything else. But if you're gonna rank people, it should be. I mean, there is a rank system. You don't agree with it? It's on the damn format library ladder. Look at that. We'll use that as the official GOAT format, as far as I'm concerned, anyway. As far as I gotta say, look at that play, and we got it cleaned up. That thing is cleaned up. It used to be a little bit more messy, and it's going to continue to get a bit more clean. And it's only counting tournament matches. It's only counting highly contested, observed matches. So if you really want your rank to indicate where you're at, get on there, play in these tournaments, play in the War League, play in the Obelisk, play in, Grinder, and get it cracking. And there it is. That'll be your rank. Oh man, I'm better than this guy. Well, go on format library and look at it, and there you go. You're not. There it is, and that could just end it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Or just don't do that too, and just vibe, man. Just vibe. Just go out and play. But I guarantee you, the 50th rank or the 290th ranked person can beat the first ranked person, because this is GO format. Anything can happen. And that's the beauty of it. As we're going to go ahead and set another in the face of this tribe infecting virus. A lot of pressure. Doing a lot of pressure. Format library leaderboard is the only objective rank. I agree. And it used to be maybe not so much objective. And I've been talking to Jazz about it. And I believe it has kind of calmed down a lot, where people were just going off and playing like 20 matches against each other, and just like rank trading and stuff like that, and playing like all these small things, and just matching up and just doing all these crazy rank matches and just grinding up. That typically doesn't happen anymore. That doesn't happen anymore. All the matches are from GO format tournaments that are observed, that are, of the most competitive online nature that you could find. Like, we don't even play the Friday events are unranked now. They don't even count. So people can't go in there and and just milk Friday tournaments for rankings. It's just out. You know what I'm saying? Just for that reason, to kind of to make that thing much more standardized and to make it count. Because I know how important that is to the competitive community. Like me, the digital point thing, it never really got to me. Like, it just wasn't for me. I'm a super ultra competitive person, and if I'm trying to play the whole rank thing, it's just gonna drive me insane. As Breaker with the ring here, do you have a stop for it? Rain for game, such a miserable feeling. As Potter Rig was going to get you back in that thing, but that rain for game is going to absolutely sink your battleship. I think they might have time for one more, maybe. Let's see if they play one more. That dust was so bad, not gonna lie. Dang. So it is going to be, AJT is going to be up 4-5, it looks like. Series is much closer than I originally anticipated. So let's see if they play one more, or they're gonna cut it here. Let's see. As I'm observing the chat, as we're observing, we're gonna do like a quick like 5 to 10 minute, 5 to 4. Okay, so they're gonna cut. We're gonna cut here as it's 5 to 4. Man, what a good circuit. What a good series. It's so good, man. And it's coming down to the wire. These games aren't just blowouts. So I'm gonna go hop in the channel real quick, and I'm gonna talk to these duelists real fast. Maybe I can, gentlemen, can you guys hear me? Gentlemen, duelists. AJT is kind of breaking up a little bit. He's having some Wi-Fi issues. Let's see. Hey, Alephya, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey. So you're down, but you're not out. AJT is having some technological indifferences. He looked like he's frozen in space over there. But I got you in a little bit of time. I know you got to take off here. AJT, can you hear me? Unmute yourself. We're just talking about this series. So
yeah, I just wanted to say I'm time-wise in a bit of a rush now, but probably can do. I don't know if you want to stream the next set in about 2 hours.
Okay.
if AJT has decent internet by then.
So you guys
Yeah.
can't commit to a like a 2 hour break and then come back and do a part and try to finish more games today.
I can. It's up to Alephya if that fits your schedule. I'm free until 6:30 p.m. EST. So
Okay. So how
Yeah,
about
so
this?
we,
How,
we,
okay. So
in 2 hours we can do we can do 1.5 hours playing.
okay, sick.
Work.
So what we'll do, we'll save the interview part. And during that time, if you guys can just kind of think of some ideas you want to, like some lessons you've learned through this matchup so far. And after that next series, I'll be here in 2 hours. We can do it again. And after that one, we'll talk about it. How's that sound? Because I know you guys got places to be.
sure, sounds good to me. Thank you for streaming.
Of course.
And we'll revisit this in a couple hours.
All right. Perfect. And thank you guys for playing.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Perfect. See you later.
All right, fellas. Take care. All right. And that's AJT, BLS, and Alephya2. Okay. Thanks both of those duels for coming out. Currently, the series AJT is up 5-4. They're going first to 11. So what we're going to do, we're going to pause it here, take a quick break for about 2 hours or so, and then we'll come back. And then we'll try it again. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I think it's really cool. I like seeing the duelist faces. I like seeing these matches. And of course, I like coming in and kicking it with you guys out here in the stream. So if you got a little break, take a break for 2 hours. Come on back in if you guys are interested in this thing. Right on. But I'm gonna shut it down and I'm gonna wrap it up for now, and then we'll be back in approximately 2 hours for the remainder. Or not the remainder, just a couple more matches of the series. So this is technically part number 2. Well, duelists, that's all I have. Thank you guys. We'll be back in approximately 2 hours. See you soon. Peace.